Hello, this is Paltas Aero Instruments and welcome. We are just back from the Super Boot. It was amazing. My voice is a little bit gone of that. I feel like a child coming from a school camp. It was cool. It was fine. Yeah, a lot of lovely people. Really great. I had a great time there. Yes, I want to show some good mix and a good bundle that we're gonna make. Also is a bundle in the shop because they look a little bit like each other and you can use them nicely together. Of course, as you know, we have the bricky format. That's this format. That's a kind of Eurorack, but then standalone. And we put it in a nice solid aluminium box, like that you can mix it with your guitar pedals or your Korg Volkas or your Teenage Engineering or whatever, that you don't have to have a whole Eurorack. Yes, this is the Antwoord apparaat. It means in Dutch or in English answering machine. It's on an old chip of an answering machine, so it can record and play back, play short, loop, controlling the speed of what you recorded and using control voltage on that what you recorded to make it glitchy and funny. And this is also have a built-in filter. So there's a small knob here and then this is a filter. It's really a kind of unique sound because it's got a really raw edge. This filter got a raw edge and that's really handy if you have an oscillator like this guy. We have Leica's oscillator here and it can be really drony and buzzy and also a little bit like some 90s sound as I remember how it sounds. Anyway, enough words. I'm gonna play a little bit with the filter and with this together. Also later with control voltage and we go a little bit on. Here we go. Kind of extremely raw. We do it now just with a speaker here, so the phone is not connected to some mixer or something. So I'm just gonna play around with different sounds and the filter too, that you can hear it. A lot of a lot of crazy raw sounds. For the people who have the Antwoord apparaat and don't know how they must make a filter of it, it's quite easy. If you look on the picture here, it says filter on. Then you put this one on, up, and this one down, and then it's in filter mode. Of course, if you're recording with the Antwoord apparaat, you can testing 1, 2, 3. We love Superboot, and then it will be there. We love Superboot. Testing 1, 2, 3. We love Superboot. It has a little bit this sound through your nose, a little bit high, and that's because it's older from an old chip. That makes it also really like an old answering machine, make it really funny. This is that it plays the whole loop. Testing 1, 2, 3. We love Superboot. This is only the part as long as I hold it. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. That has this. You can also trigger this externally, so you can use this testing, and you have a LFO coming up and down. You can make this musical, and there's of course control voltage on the pitch here. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. We love Superboot. It's also the record speed. So if people recording and they put it all the way in the corner and they think, hey, it didn't record, that's because you're recording so high speed. So you must always be a little bit in this area for record, and then you have also a special other time level. You can also loop this automatically, that you don't have to control this by hand. So then you put this knob up. Testing 1, 2, 3. We love Superboot. Testing 1, 2. It's now looping constantly. Superboot. Testing 1, 2, 3. We love Superboot. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. If you have it in this mode, you can also make from the sample drums if you have a trigger, and then you must have a trigger input that we don't have in this setup. But for example, we put it in this one, and then it will. We love Superboot. Testing 1, 2, 3. You can also use this guy as a control voltage source. Yes, so let's listen to that. If I record something off the oscillator. Now I've recorded this. You play also with different sound modes to get different kind of control voltage. Really interesting and active. But if you just look for a nice drone machine and a filter, this can be really interesting. if you want to noise a little bit around, here is also a lot of random kind of things. You can make it more playable if you use this knob. Let's go to the drone again. Interesting, craziness. Yeah, that's a good combination, those two. This one comes with a black knob. We still have a few with a red knob, but they were not available anymore, so the new one's gonna have a black knob. Yes, this is about the Antwoord apparaat and Leica. It's also in the bundle a little bit cheaper, because usually it's around 250 for each, and then it's 500 ex VAT. Now it's going to be 50 euro on each cheaper, so that's in total 100 cheaper, so that's 200 for each. So the bundle, in the bundle price, it's like 400. And the fun is you can play with this Eurorack, you can play with this in your guitar pedals, in your pocket setup, if you want to take it away. I like it myself. I was surprised about this, how this filter can be so raw. Yeah. Questions, let me know in the comment. I'm gonna put this today online. We can make 20 bundles, so not so much, but yeah, because these joysticks are kind of expensive, as people know, and the boxes and the cherry knobs, it's not like cheap made with plastic. And then it's still good, affordable. Thank you for watching. I hope you've been also to the Superboot. If you're in the US, I recommend it to once go there. It's between a festival and a trade show. We had a lot of fun in Superboot. And if you're going, let me know. Come to the booth and say hi. All right. Thank you from here in Amsterdam. Ciao.